welcome back to Tales of Arise, where we are on planet Lenegis. Yeah, so this is Lenegis, guys. These are all the Renans who have been persecuting us poor Dahnans, for the past 300 years. And yeah, this is their magnificent city that is looking a little bit worse for wear, I'll have to say. Anyway, we're here, we're trying to find our way to basically the person in charge, trying to get to some kind of sovereign. And yeah, let's do it. Let's get there. Oh, but before that, let's just check out the skit.
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town, the way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it! How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey! What's got into Alphen and Law all of a sudden? I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
Very good. Alright guys, let's anything here? No? Okay. Yeah, let's proceed to the next area. Yeah, another thing I've noticed about this area, the music. I meant to comment on the previous episode. The music is
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district.
quite distinct.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
Pardon me.
This area falls under the sole jurisdiction of House Kaineris. I must ask you to depart at once. Surely you don't claim to be ignorant of our famed house, ruled over by the esteemed Lord Almadria? If so, I urge you to listen well. In fact, I bid you listen carefully regardless. Have you ever noticed how in the history of Lenegis only a few women lords have emerged to compete in the crown contest? Many have theories as to why that might be, but Lord Almadria quashed the doubts of any naysayers through her sheer might. In fact, not only did she usurp her father and previous family master, she also removed her older brother to claim the seat for herself. She's a woman who stops at nothing to get what she wants, who gives her enemies nary the slightest opening to strike. Truly, Lord Almadria is a woman of talent. No one in all Rena better exemplifies the virtues of our nation's meritocracy. Soon, the age of a glorious woman sovereign reigning over Lenegis shall be upon us at last.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right, too.
That doesn't make it true. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah.
Man, this whole society is all about that. How loathsome. Oh, I was just reading about Volran. Can I help you? I was always an ardent supporter of Lord Ulragil Hildress myself. Were it not for his sudden death down on the surface, I still likely would be. In my eyes, Lord Ulragil is a true water lord. I don't believe for a second he perished in some accident like they say. As for how Volran runs Ganatharos, don't get me started. I hear enslaves not only Dahnans but his fellow Renans. We may live in a society where to the victor go the spoils, but his actions go against what we as people stand for. Besides, just what sort of family line is this house Ignisaria of his anyway? I've never heard of it until he came along, which means they must be among the lowest dregs of society. That such an ignoble lineage could suddenly produce an astral artist capable of ascending the lordship is unheard of. None of it makes any sense, not to mention all of the upheaval around here of late. What is happening to our people? Okay, so Volron's even an anomaly
Seems like
here.
the people on Lenegis don't really know much about Volron either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganeth Harrows changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
When you think about it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently than the rest of us.
Yeah, despite the brutality they're known for.
They must have had a lot on their shoulders, carrying all the weight and responsibilities of Renan society.
Renans live in a world where strength and power determine their position in the social hierarchy, so they tend to grow up fiercely competitive. But their loyalty to their people is also strong. It's what brings them together against outside forces, and nothing exemplifies that more than the Lords.
That's what makes them the guardians of all of Rena, so to speak.
Right. It's the same reason Balsif hated my guts, and Ganabelt went after you, because we're threats to Rena.
Guess that makes you an even bigger oddball than we thought.
So, Alphen, have you gained anything from all of this?
Yeah. I think it's made me realize that the Lords were all people, too. Balsif and the others, they all had their own circumstances to deal with as they went through life.
Yeah, but still, just because they had loved ones in their lives doesn't mean...
I know. What they did was horrible. I'm not trying to dispute that. But at the same time, they weren't incomprehensible monsters either. They were individuals, just like the rest of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is...
You're saying that they weren't bad because they were Renans, or because they were terrible monsters. Even if they did terrible things, they were still just people.
Yeah.
Renwell.
They were people, and then
Am
they
I
did
wrong?
bad things.
Not at all.
Being a Dahnan doesn't make you a good person. And being a Renan doesn't make you a bad one. I think that's something we've all seen.
Shion and Dohalim definitely make a good case for it.
And I'm going to keep doing my best to make sure I earn that trust. As a fellow human being above all else.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Wait, so that quest was optional? Okay. Where are we going? Grape gel?
What's this thing? There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
That would make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, who was it then?
Hanfrikt Milgras, the former Lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfrikt whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
You and me both. Though we are Renan by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
Aye, to the Forbidden Zone. Let's have a quick look up here. I like how, even though they've all got like lots of questions, which basically means that like we've got lots of questions that they are trying to answer. It's like they're trying to work through these things.
Joe?
They're trying to work things out as they go along.
Varia.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dahna already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still...
Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Dahnan rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else.
What?
You're just a coward!
Okay, I hope he's gonna explain that to us, because, Whoa. Wait. She can see her? What the... I thought Renans couldn't see the red woman. I mean, that was my deduction.
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
Dude, you gotta say more.
She has more right to my life than anyone.
You gotta give us more than
But you
that.
can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
What? Dude, you gonna give us something to work with? I guess not. Okay. Are we going to be encountering some monsters soon? Some Zoogles? Because I'm sure that Alphen's sword arm is probably getting a bit itchy. Okay, over here. Tofu.
What's this thing?
Oh wait, maybe it was tofu that we needed for that new ingredient for the new recipe. Right, when we're back on Dahna, That's something we're gonna have to do. Try and find some tofu. Nothing there.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renans sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dahna, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnagin. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnagin. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
Ooh. That's why she's a bit sour with us. With old Doha's.
Despite Faria's lower class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnagin and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnagin and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnagin had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnagin was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less. She would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Dahnans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right. Alphen.
Ooh, was that Avakir?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Okay, yeah, because we can check the ranch here, can't we? Do my eyes deceive me, or has the shop been blessed with Lord Dolhim and his servants? Is there anything I can do to help you with my lord? Yeah, let's check out the ranch. Alright, let's get those rat pigs on the go. And of course, a cow. Great, let's see if we can forge anything. Oh, wow. How do we make that? Where's the megafauna bone? How do we... I feel like we should have that by now. But we can make that. Gladius Rene. Look at that. Wow. To get it or not to get it? I think we get it. Hell, why not? Yeah, let's get it. Shion, Darkmane. Jeez, look at that assault shot. Megafauna bone again. Where do we get those? What did we miss? Old Dohas. Rinwell. Darkmane. This we need Radiant Light number 2. Do we get it? Yeah, this stuff's getting expensive now. And Law. Cestus Rene. Yeah, we could get these. These had the Tyrant Fists for a while. Let's give Law some of that. Okay. What can we buy? Oh, look at this. All the gels. Grape, lemon, peach, orange, pineapple. Treats, heavy treats. Oh my word, look at that. Diamond one piece. Diamond mail. That's actually less. Interesting. That could be good for Shion. I mean, that could be very good for Shion. Okay, I want to get some of this stuff. Which means we're probably going to have to do some farming. Probably means we're going to have to do some fighting of monsters.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Oh wait, have we... Yeah, fast travel point. Good. Let's go check this place out.
Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Oh! I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menencia. I command you.
Threats to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not. If they want to fight, they got one.
Okay, let's see what these guys can do.
Dragon Form! It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
The everlasting darkness. Negative death.
Law's good with these guys, right?
See what I can do.
Come on, Law.
Dragon form!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'll heal you all! Healing circle!
Nice one, Shion.
Dragon form!
Freeze Lancer!
Sovereign Alpha! Try this!
Photon!
Whoa, what? What's going on?
In a bind?
You're finished! Down on the ground! I'm ready!
Okay, come on, let's do it. Let's do it with style.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Great, that's one.
Heal! Dragon form!
Raging storm!
Here I come!
Burning
Dragon form!
lightning condemned!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Alright, and let's finish him with style.
Flashing Fang!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so
Yeah,
far.
they had armor, and they looked like soldiers.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this place. Okay. Wait, so did we... no, we don't need to heal. Yikes. Look at that big fella. Oh boy. Okay, let's go around here. Yeah, like there's any other way for us to go. Oh, I haven't seen these guys.
Gotta break through! Dragon form!
Help this!
Dance on the wind! Burn!
Skill reflexes will not serve you well here.
I'll plunge you into stealth! Dance on the wind! It's too fast! Stand back! Double demon! Trip it up! Take this! Take this! It's over! It's time! You picked the wrong fight!
Everlasting darkness.
Dragon swarm!
Negative game. Sorry to trouble you.
Take this! Dragon swarm!
I'm grateful.
Double demon fang!
Do it!
Doubly! In an instant! Impact block!
Nice one. Okay, let's take on this last guy.
It's over! Catapult! Dragon swarm!
By the power of water!
Doubly! In an instant! Impact block!
There we go.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Okay. What else have we here? Oh, yikes. Can we take that thing? Yay. Well, we gotta try.
Out of our way!
Dragon swarm!
Is this basically like the mantis that we fought a couple of episodes? Like a couple of episodes ago, back on Legolas, back on Dahnan.
Regenerate! Sword Rain Alpha! Don't suffer in silence. Dragon Swarm! Benediction Light.
Water, hear my raging storm!
Can't get out of this!
Spread!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear, pierce evil! Lightning Orb!
Captivity! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Come on.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Nice one.
Benediction Light.
Air Blast! Lightning Magic! Holy Wind!
Go on, Dohas.
Dragon Swarm! Tempest! Sword Rain Alpha!
Gale Force! Rhythm March!
Behold! The Earth's hope! Tectonic Vision!
Nice one, dude.
Captivity!
Okay, my turn.
Ignite! Fuse of Deity! Soaring Blast! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Heal! Double Demon Power! Incantation Ruin!
My word, this is like a mini boss. Look how much HP it's got. Dohas, can you do something?
No further! Take this! You're finished!
Pierce evil!
Regeneration! It's far enough! Regenerate!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Go, Rinwell.
Here, let me help. Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm! Can you take it?
Into the
Does it hurt? Try harder! Try! Radiant Light! Your fist of regeneration! Regenerate!
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, our turn. Let's do it.
Dragon Swarm!
All disasters made one.
Bloody howling! Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing Circle!
Try this!
Need to pull myself together.
You're mine!
Back into the fray. Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Come forth, Holy Glimmer! Water, hear my call!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all! Raging Destiny! Healing Circle! Raging Destiny!
Leave the darkness to me! No further! I owe you one!
I'll be saving this one!
The flame inside me yearns to be time to let it rip!
Raging Storm!
Okay, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning Orb!
Coming through! Ha!
Come on.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
My word, and it's still not dead.
Radiant Light!
Let's go. Let's do it. With style.
All yours, Kisara!
Obelisk blade. Go for it.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Jeez. Where are we? Okay, keep coming.
Healing arts take their toll on the user, you know.
Yeah, I know. Good hustle though, guys. Good hustle. What have we got here? Shortcake recipe. Oh, new Zoogle type? Okay, we need to do something about our CP. So, let's, yeah, there we go. A little bit of orange gel. And let us proceed.
Out of our way!
Dragon Swarm!
Now you'll learn!
I can carve through all Dragon Swarm!
They really don't give up, do they?
You've got spirit!
Water, hear my call! Lightning Orb! More with that dance!
You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! not beyond fury.
You're mine! In here to the shadows!
This was all mine!
Come on, Dohas.
The Earth's pulse!
Boom.
Tectonic fission!
I like your style, sir. I like your style.
Heal you all!
Here I come!
Okay, come on. Can we just keep... Let's build up that boost gauge.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nice.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Probably. And hopefully. Some pineapple gel, good.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
I don't think I'm going to be able to do any more healing for now.
Yeah, I know. Right. We want to go right, and then left here. Oh, my word. Okay, we can do it. It's a bit time consuming, but we can do it. Not going anywhere. And of course, let's heal everyone. Okay.
Gotta break through! Take this! I'm not done! I'll face you! Take this! Dance on the wind! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Leave the agile one. You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Begin! Does it hurt? Begin! Dragon Swarm! Does it hurt? Soaring Alpha!
Illuminate the darkness!
Here I come!
Here!
Devastation! Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! The flame inside me pure will be let free! Burn! Dragon Swarm! In a bind!
Freeze Lancer!
Ready and raring!
Lightning Orb! Water! Lightning Condensed!
Here I come!
Your incantation ruined!
Holy Land! Spread! Burning Strike!
Denied!
Here, let me help!
It's over!
First aid!
Dragon
Do
Swarm!
it! Sion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! No escape! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Negative Gate! Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! It's on! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously.
Nice one.
The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Okay, Brightstone. Regenerative Crystal. I've yet to see how this stuff is going to be useful for us. Okay, Transcendent Pebble. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, we're fine. We are okay. What do we got here? More goons?
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Okay. Can we do this? No, maybe another... let's give him peach gel. Or two. And now... something for the old CP.
An opponent like this should be easy. Oh my lord! Try harder! Time to let it rip! Take this!
Water!
Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life? Dragon Swarm!
Don't suffer in silence.
Raging Charge!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Fire and heal!
Searing Flame! Heal Force!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Raging
The enemy wields arts too.
You picked the wrong
See
fight!
about that!
Dragon Swarm!
That'll bring you down!
It's time.
Dragon Swarm!
Engage! Take this! I'm in your deck.
Dragon Swarm!
Mow down!
Sovereign Alpha! I'm not done!
I'm on a roll! Spear! Pierce evil!
Benediction
Dragon
light.
Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come!
Another incantation ruined.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Fire support! Not today! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Sovereign Alpha! Try this!
Do it!
Splendid Struggle! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help!
Dragon
Illumination!
Support! Mission!
Hitting pile timer. Shine! Radiant light! Take this!
Pierce! Raging Healing Arm!
Begin!
Dragon Swarm! We're not ready! Carve through one! Like steel!
By the power of water! Gemini Aqua!
I've used too much.
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! I'm ready!
Dragon Fist! Where you go?
Down on the ground!
Thunder Blade!
My exploits are bearing
There we
fruit.
go. Okay, nice bit of gold. And what do we got here? Let's just make sure we're to heal or not to heal. Okay, well if this isn't a healing light, then there must be one surely up ahead, because yeah, I'm fairly certain there's going to be a boss battle anon. Yeah, without doubt. Okay then guys, we're going to take a quick break here. When we get back, we're going to proceed through this area, fight the probable boss at the end of this here, and then hopefully get some more answers about what is going on here on Lenegis. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.